Hey y'all, I decided to do another quick live. It's gonna be a real quick one, okay? And the only reason why is because we really didn't address the topic itself. Yeah, I might have called out somebody and exposed them, but I had to take the video down. That I can't leave up because they are looking for any and every reason to discredit me. This person, no, they hang in my bushes. They done thumbs down before I even say, hey, live. I done already got my thumbs down. Well, I'm glad to know that you're here. And I hope you're paying attention because what we're going to do in real time, in real life, we're going to actually look into sync together. And we'll let the people decide. Okay. Hello again. Hey everybody. Okay, because I know that once I did the last, they was going to say, "Oh, Malika avoided the question. She avoided the topic. She didn't mention anything about sync." So I'm glad I got that out the way as far as exposing this spirit, exposing exactly what we dealing with. But now I'm going to actually we're gonna research this thing together just for a few minutes. We're not gonna spend long at this because like I said, I've never went in depth looking into this thing by myself. Okay, if y'all that was actually if y'all was actually there when Planet of the Fakes joined me on the panel, somebody in a chat room brought sync up to us. If y'all can remember, drop me a one if y'all was in the chat room. And we was like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and search her now. So we looked her name up and we actually did it right then and there on live. And in that moment, that's when I said, oh, okay, well, you have convinced me that she have African relatives, but you have yet to convince me that she herself was African. Please, if you were in that live and you remembered specifically what was said and what was done and what was shown in that live, drop me a one. Okay, so we these people can know that this is actually something that occurred spontaneous. None of this stuff was planned. Somebody jumped in the chat room, said her name, we looked her up and we said, oh, okay. And I specifically said, I believe she had African relatives, but you still haven't yet proved to me that she was actually herself African. Okay. So anyway, okay, I got a lot of ones. A lot of y'all was actually there. So this is what we did, and this is what we're gonna do real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I don't want y'all to say this is irrelevant, move on. I'm definitely going to move on from this. I'm not going to waste a lot of time in this because there's other YouTubers that's trying desperately to prove to y'all that Kenneka is African. Why do I need to go to that route? Why do I need to search that area? I'll just let them do what it is they do. Like I said, if somebody lose some keys, we don't all go looking in the same spot for them. Okay, so it won't be my job to come behind. It's not my job to go behind another YouTuber. I'm doing what I'm commissioned and what I'm called to do. Okay, so I'm gonna take y'all on Facebook real quick, and we gonna look her up together. All right. As far as pictures being photoshopped, I ain't photoshopped no pictures. I went straight to Facebook. I don't even know how the hell to Photoshop pictures, but I'm pretty sure they will come up with all this disgusting things to say about me just to discredit the work that I do. We done seen this plenty of times before. Okay? So I'm getting ready to go ahead and pull her up on Facebook. We're gonna go ahead and do this live, discuss her for a few minutes, get so I can have actually something to leave up. Cause that other live, I was in risk of getting my channel taken down, so I had to take that off. I had to take that down. All right, so here we go. We about to go on head over to Facebook. Now this is how I know people not really doing their homework, but they just literally are doing the works of their father. They doing the works of whoever they handler. Okay, they father, the spirit that operate in them, whatever. Okay, they're not actually doing real work. All right, because they was doing real work. Okay, so we looked up the name Sync. We about to go to her page. If they were doing real work, real investigating, not this ain't even investigating work. This is called trolling. What I'm doing right now. Okay, this is the name right here. Sync. Right? Y'all see her photos right here of her and Kenneka. All right. Now this person put up a live and said I photoshopped a picture of Sync and Kenneka. Okay, that I'm making up the fact that this is her relative. And this person's in the bushes because they thumbs down my video before I said, hey, live. So I'm glad you here so you can see for yourself. All right. So we on our page. Y'all agree? We on our page? Because y'all know they'll try to say, oh, she created a page. Okay? Can I get some ones? Are we all on her page? We all in agreement before I move forward that we looking at sync page? Just want to make sure they'll think of everything to say at the top. It say sync. See the photos of Kenneka, right? Okay. You know they'll say anything. Look how simple this is, y'all. Look how simple this is, right? Look how simple. Go to friends. Okay? Go to friends. Something that they failed to do. And let's type in Kenneka. Okay, since I'm making it like they are related. And look on her friends list. What do we have on? What do we have? Now, everybody, let's make sure that we all in agreement, okay? Because they'll try to play us like we all stupid. We on sync page. In her friends list, I searched the name Kenneka. As a matter of fact, you guys can go on sync page at any given time and search her friend list. I searched the name Kenneka. And what do we have here? Kenneka Martin, J Money, Kenneka Capper. Now, if I Photoshop the photo of Kenneka and Sync, did I also create a page and make them friends? Hello? Did I also create a page and make them friends? Y'all don't believe that? Okay, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Because this all idiots have to do when they not artificial intelligence. If they had the common sense that the good Lord gave us. This is all they would have to do. Okay, so let's put in Teresa Martin. Hold on, y'all. Let's put in Teresa Martin because Malika have to work overtime. Okay, matter of fact, I didn't even put in the whole name. I put in Ter. And who's on her friends list? Drop me a one if y'all see this. I need to make sure everybody is looking. Who is on Sync's friend list? Teresa Martin, Kenneka Martin, J Money Capper. How in the hell is she friends with all these people if she don't know them? Hello? Stop bothering me. Leave me alone. I ain't got no reason to lie to you or nobody else on YouTube. Are we not on Sync page? Is she not a friend of Teresa Martin? How do y'all actually believe that I know how to Photoshop a photo and put Kenneka in there? If that's the case, I would have trapped some of my suspects that photoshopping stuff to prove that they actually did something to her. I'm just saying, do y'all not see her friends list? If this person really wanted to find out who Sync was and you worked on a video to retaliate against me in a matter of 30 minutes, don't 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes, you could have looked up Sync page, searched her friend list, and found all her family on there. You idiot. Leave me alone. It's plenty of pictures with her and Quita plus Sync last name is Croft. I just said that in my last video, Tierra, but I said, you know what? Let me actually show this. I said to myself, I wasn't satisfied with the last video. I said, because I know I exposed what it is we was dealing with. I said, but what they would do is because they want to keep attacking me and keep coming at me. So they gonna come back and say, oh, she did that whole live, but she was yet to answer my question. She was yet to prove to me that Sync is related to Kenneka. Why would I have to make anything like this up? This girl is related to them. And I said her last name was Croft. I said it in my last live, but I said in case the slow ones in the back that's in the bushes missed it, let me go ahead and do a live and show them exactly who Sync is. I know you did, sis. It's for the slow people in the back. I know, sis. I know. It ain't even for you. It ain't even really for y'all. Y'all, my people, y'all eyes is open. This ain't even really for y'all, honestly. Okay? This is really for the people that's hanging in the bushes and those that's trying to defame my name. Like I said, I just want to get this information out here because this is really irrelevant to me to have to keep going back to. You know, we got bigger fish to fry, y'all. On some real stuff, we have bigger fish to fry. But I was like, let me go ahead and be steps ahead of the game, because I know they're gonna try to come back and say, "Oh, you didn't prove nothing in your last live." Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and prove it in this one and leave this video up so people can see the spirit of truth from the spirit of error, and they be able to discern for themselves. Okay, so I'm trying to put Croft in here. Let's put Croft in here so we can kind of educate the fools that wouldn't take just a moment to look into Kenneka's life. Okay, so we're gonna put Croft in there so they can actually understand that Crofts are related to the Martins. They are all family. Like, duh. My keyboard tripping. Hold on, why is my Bluetooth even on? Let me turn my Bluetooth off. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn my Bluetooth off real quick. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna look up Croft real quick and show you guys how they related. Okay, got my Bluetooth off. All right. Because as I was typing, I just kept hearing my keyboard and stuff and my surround sound, so I had to turn it off. All right, so let's go back to where we were. The Sync page. Man, I be getting all these pop-ups like somebody been trying to hack me for a while now. Y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if y'all can see all these strange pop-ups that but I'm getting a lot of ups. I'm getting a lot of people trying to hack me. I hadn't spoke on it, but the girls know about it. I told them about it. And I didn't want to get the devil the glory of even knowing that I was affected by his attempts to hack me. So I was like, I'm not even gonna speak on that publicly, but I've been going through that for a minute. So sometimes my stuff would just completely freeze up after getting all these pop-ups. Okay, Cross. Okay, so this is her mom right here, Monique Cross. Y'all see it's a few Cross in the family. All right, so this is the mother of Sync. Okay, I know I have not edited or created any type of pages for these people. Okay, Photoshop any type of pages for these people. All right, I'm trying to find a picture because they will say that's not Sync's mother. This is Sync's mother right here. Her last name is Croft. Same last name as Sierra. Okay, I think this is her right here. So her real name might be Shaquita. This could be her right here. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, I haven't really went into this girl's life like this. But I remember us looking into it that night on Facebook. I know she got a picture of her daughter in here. Let me see. Okay, so you guys can see that this is Sync's mom, and her last name is Croft. Here she go, right here. Picture of her daughter. Okay, and she have the caption, "My grown up." Okay, my grown up. That is her daughter. So yeah, her daughter name is Shakira Croft. Because y'all know that, like I told you guys before, they use each other's pages. A lot of times they would hack each other pages and things like that. So she could have hacked her mom page, locked out of Facebook or anything, or not her mom, but hacked her friends, whoever this Brianna person is, page or whatever. But she wrote and she asked, "Why did you post this? Like, why did you post this picture of me?" And then she put sad note and told her mom who wrote that post. You see what I'm saying? And I'm only saying this because a lot of people don't understand that you hack people pages or you might share Facebook pages. We see a lot of that when looking into Chicago. Okay, and looking into games and sets and carts and stuff like that. They share pages. But anyway, this was Shaquita, aka Sink, commented on her mom's page, like, why did you post this picture of me? And her mom said something like, I can take it down if you want. Okay. So here she go again. Right here, comment under the name Sink. Okay, next time consult with me. Okay. So Sink. Do y'all see for yourself? Real name is Shakira Croft. Drop me a one if y'all caught that. Okay. And her mom name is Monique Croft. So she was commenting on somebody's page, under somebody else's page, and she like, Mom, why did you post this picture of me? And she put, side note, this Shakira Croft. Mom responded. She came back when she logged into her page and say, okay, next time consult with me. They last name is Croft. Clear indication she is related to the Martins. I'm sorry, all in the name. I didn't see your comment, huh? Oh yeah, I had to take that down. I had to take that down. I didn't want to give him no reason to have his last channel of mine flagged. Okay, so I was like, you know what? I'll just come back on live and I actually come back with some receipts and we end it there. And I'm like, I'll leave this one right here up. So y'all want to comment about the whole subject, you can comment on here. All right. So she is a Croft. She is related. So right here, you see photos of them at, I think this Sierra's prom. Now they got photos of this Sink prom. They got, I think it's Sierra's prom, and Sierra was actually pregnant at her prom. Drop me a one if that's true, y'all. Once Sierra pregnant on her prom day, I think this is actually Sierra's prom. So this is the other cousin right here, Sierra. Could be Sink because they all look alike. If you ask me, they all look alike. All the cousins really look alike to me, and so it ain't really no confusion that they even related because you can just look at them and tell that they related. You can look at them. Hey, Sandra, I'm still trying to figure out like what's the big deal? Like why you desperately trying to take down Malika for confirming that this was her cousin? Don't make sense. Yeah, because this was her prom. She older than Sierra. Okay, see this was Sink prom right here. She older than Sierra. And I think this right here is Sierra's prom. Sierra Croft. They other cousin. Did this person truly have not stepped outside of that footage to prove the kids did something, to even look into Kenneka's life, what are her family, her relatives, none of this stuff. And literally by heart, your spirit, looking into this case, it's gonna make you want to know everything about this girl. At least it did for me when I first came into the situation. It's gonna want to make you know everything about this girl. So how are you even gonna debate somebody that's been all in studying her family, her lifestyle, her gang, her past, her friends? How you gonna debate with somebody when you can't even find one of her cousins who out there in the open? Talking about a debate. Gonna come on there and say respond to this video. You really wanted me to respond to that video? Okay, it's just that simple. Let me go ahead and do this again for the ones in the bushes. Teresa Martin on Monique Croft's friend list, which Monique is Sink, mom. Shakira's mom. There you go. See Teresa Martin on her friends list, right? See, the problem is you can't look on Teresa's friend list and find her friends. But if you know the friends and family, you can look on their friends list and find them. FYI. Just that simple. Kenneka was also on Monique friends list. Or Curtis. The uncles. Maybe not Kenneka, but the uncles, both the uncles. Curtis and J Money. They all family. Like, dude, stop it. Okay, what else do I need to prove? Because I'm really about done with this, and I'm waiting. You can respond, or you can shoot your next move, or do whatever it is you need to do. But I'm done after this right here because this was basic mathematics, if you ask me. I mean, I might not have a college damn degree, but I understand common sense, basic mathematics. I mean, you have to come a little bit harder if you're trying to challenge me, especially in an area that I done already studied, researched, observed, and everything else. Now you playing with my intelligence. Now you come back with a stupid video and say I created this page and I made everybody friends, then we don't really y'all should really know who got the issue, who is really mentally unstable. It's that person. Because no matter what, the proof can be right staring you in the face. If you don't want to believe it, or if you got it, if you gonna come up with some kind of stupid excuse, then you are truly insane. I don't have to prove anything else. I don't have to prove anything else at this point when it comes to that right there. I would actually appreciate if you would be an adult. If you are an adult, we don't know, if you're a child, they just like to play games. We don't know. But if you are an adult, I would really appreciate if you would take down your video. And if you want to come against um other YouTubers, you do that without me. You leave me out of that. And I would appreciate if you have a valid reason for coming at me ever again in your sorry little life. I would appreciate if you have a valid something to stand on if you ever decide to attack me again in your life. Like I can really fake pictures or make up pictures. And whatever these two is talking about and going back and forth and having things swinging contests and stuff like that, leave me out of it. They have nothing to do with me. They have nothing to do with me. Okay, Bridget Croft. You see Bridget Croft on her page. I believe Bridget Sierra mom. I believe Bridget is Sierra mom. Don't quote me on that though, but I believe she is. But anyway, they are family. Don't believe the hype. They are all family. All right. They just don't want to do the research. You claim that you are at the top of the pyramid when it comes to justice for Kenneka, and everybody else need to see things your way and follow your lead, and you got everything all figured out, but you have not done a simple research as to find out who her family is, and then want to challenge somebody to a debate, and you don't even have the information you need to debate me. That's how you can tell it's ego, you narcissistic, it's pride. Get away from me with that, Satan. You're not even operating from a spirit of truth. All right. So, like I said, this wasn't going to be a long video. I just really wanted to do a video and bring this up in the forefront. And I said, okay, they don't want to look at pictures. Look at the page. Just look at the fact that they are all friends with each other. Teresa Martin, Kenneka, none of them would be on her friends list if she wasn't related to them. Quetta, none of them. How you spell Quetta name? Q-U or Q-E? Is it something like that? There she go. Quetta, right here, on her friends list. Okay? Quetta on her friends list. So how can you say that they not related? So I'm just suggesting that anybody, that's following any of these YouTubers, always go behind us and do your own research, even if it's something that takes. As a matter of fact, y'all, some things can be researched and looked up while you standing in the bank line. Okay, I seriously, I didn't did some work while I was in a line at the bank. Okay, and on my phone researching stuff. It's just that simple. Before you try to determine somebody or you just rocking with somebody and while they coming for somebody else, calling them a fraud, calling them a liar, calling them all this stuff right here, at least say, well, let me see and make and see if she a fraud for herself. Let me see if she lying. Let me do my own research. Let me look into this myself. Stop just following. I got people all on his channel calling me a fraud and calling me all this stuff right here. And because they never took the time out to even question what he was putting out and what he was saying. They didn't even take time out to do their own research. So here it is, they bashing me when they shouldn't, but they following their leader, the leader of chaos and confusion and discord. So I just wanted to bring that to the table and prove to y'all that ain't nobody create no photos. Don't believe the hype. This is all an agenda to keep the to keep the viewers coming and to create chaos. Remember, I explained to y'all in my last live, chaos would eventually create bondage. It won't create freedom. Okay, it creates bondage and control. So I just want to do this last live real quick. I never felt for 1 minute you were a fraud. I know, million. I know. I just had to get this out here, and those that and I know a lot of times y'all do rely on the people that God have placed, in leadership positions or that God have had on this journey to actually look into stuff and speak out on this stuff. And I get that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying for those that feel like they confused as to who to listen to, who to believe. They confused when it comes to information. Then why you standing in the bank line? Just search it. It's just that simple. Nobody. You should not allow your spirit to be in a tug of war. You shouldn't allow your mind to be in a tug of war. The minute your mind begins to be in a tug of war and you begin to be confused, you know that God is not the author of confusion. So now you need to put an end to that confusion and say, I really want to know the truth. So let me look at it myself. I'm smart enough to be able to make a conscious decision. Come on. So this is just for those that's just following information because it seemed good, because it looked good, and it sound right. Don't do that with nobody. Take 5, 10 minutes if you have to and go over something that was said and trust and believe you will be able to catch a liar like you catch a guppy. It will be nothing. If you got the spirit of truth operating in you, it would be nothing for you to. This is why I'm so good at calling somebody out because they are liars and the truth is not in them. So it's nothing for me to call you out to be the liar that you are. You can try to intimidate me. You can throw stones at me. You can try to defame my name. You can try to defame my character. But you see, I got people in the chat room still after you done all of that. People in the chat room still saying we never believed that anyway. Why is that? Because the fruit speaks for itself. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to show you guys that and leave this video up to anybody that's curious and that want to stay on this subject. Here you are. This is where your lead at. Look into this page right here. I don't know much about her. I haven't really, examined this chick or, her family, her, page and stuff like that. I just remember looking into it one time and I remember concluding, okay, well, she do got a cousin, you know, um, that looked like she stepped trying to step back into her African roots. So I said that I believe that to definitely be true because I'm not the kind of person that can't believe, the stuff that's right in front of my face. I don't care how far fetched or crazy it might seem. Shit, I'm staring at it, then hey, it's true to me. Unless it's something deeper or hidden that I need to look into. You see what I'm saying? Which is probably what they doing over there on their channel. I respect whatever it is they doing. I'm just doing what I'm doing and what I'm called to do. I'm just doing me over here. And if ever they need some information, anything from me, I got y'all. If ever I need something for y'all, I'm gonna come to y'all next. And that's how adults should be able to cooperate on a social media platform. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like this. So I just wanted to bring that to the table. I'm not gonna talk y'all ears off. I did in the last live. So before I end this live, I just want y'all to all drop me a one if we have a clear understanding, okay, and we can put this thing to rest. I'm willing to put this thing to rest. I don't know if they willing to put this thing to rest. As far as creating drama out of this topic, I don't feel personally that drama needs to be created out of this particular topic. We can all see from our own eyes that Sink Shaquita is related to Kenneka. That is proof. That is evidence. I don't think drama or chaos needs to be created from this particular topic. When we have so many bigger fish to fry, when we have bigger corporation and organizations that's attached to this, that we should be really trying to be unified and bring it down. This little stuff right here don't matter. Only to the small minded and to those that's afraid to go deep. Now I'm gonna challenge you. Since you gonna challenge me to respond to your last video, I stood up for the challenge twice. Now I'm gonna challenge you. Okay? And what I'm gonna challenge you to do, step outside that 36 hours footage and look into Kenneka's life. Try to at least have an understanding. You might can't relate to a girl like Kenneka, but try to do some homework. Matter of fact, watch some TV shows, maybe a little love and hip hop or something, and try to get a visual, an understanding of who Kenneka was and her lifestyle. Okay, and I challenge you to speak on that and to bring some truth to the table outside of what you done already did in your 1 through 188 videos. I challenge you to go deeper. Hashtag go deeper. As a matter of fact, I challenge each and every last one of you YouTubers that have not gone there yet. I know it's a lot of y'all that have. My girl Ice Spice, she took off and went deep. Kate 420 took off and started going deep. It's some that have done it with no fear. But I challenge some of y'all that have been stagnant and putting out the same old tab material for a whole 2 years. I challenge y'all to follow that right there. I challenge you to go deeper, and I challenge all y'all to follow. I'm trying to say it without saying that person's name and having a reason to get flagged, but you know who you are. I challenge you to go deeper. You looking into gangs, you speaking on gangs. Do you know who the gang is? Do you know who they represent? Do you know what gang it was? Do you know how long I've researched the gangs, from the history of the gangs to the operation of the gangs, to each individual of the gangs, to their operation and what they had, business deals they had on the side. I done looked into some of their connects who were Mexicans. I done looked into their drugs. So what I'm asking you to do is just go a little bit deeper. Don't speak on nothing if you can't really speak on it and go deep and in depth with it. You just scratching the surface. I challenge you and all those other YouTubers that's been stagnant and putting out the same information when it comes to this case to just go a little bit deeper and see if we end up in the same location at the end. And then you'll realize all that stuff that I was doing, it was for nothing. All that chaos I was creating was for nothing. Because these people had a valid reason to travel down a rabbit hole. You don't feel like you have one because you won't go deeper. So I'm done with all of that. I'm I'm done with all that. Anybody that go deeper, you guys will understand why we where we are today, why we had to go so deep that we had to go into the spirit realm and say, okay, God, what's going on? That's how deep we had to go. So I hope we went on and we could just nip this stuff in the bud and see. We would know by their response. The fruit would show itself. If you continue to make a mockery of this thing, if you continue to defame me, if you continue to attach me to some crazy agenda that you created or you claim that I have, if you continue to operate in this and not walk away from this, and that goes to show your real hidden agenda, your real agenda. Because literally this stuff can be researched by my child, a kid. You can, I promise you, you can go ask for your nieces and nephews. Go find out if 666 is related to Kenneka Jenkins and come back and let me know. In a matter of 5 minutes, that 5-year-old will tell you yes. So if you continue to make an issue where there's no issue, then y'all should see that that's evidence of what spirit is operating. It's evidence of everything I just said in my last laugh. I'm gonna drop the mic now and walk away. Because at the end of the day, fact, proof, don't need no explanation. I don't have to say anything else. We didn't already proved it. They'll say I created a picture, but they can't say I created a whole page. And force Kenneka to be and Teresa to be friends with this page. So you should have probably took more time before responding. Talking about you did it in a matter of minutes. You probably should have used some of that time to do some research and then try to come for me. Cause then you ain't nobody ever told you. Y'all ain't gave that thing the memo that I come with receipts. I'm done, y'all. Have a nice day. It's just humorous to me how some of these YouTubers still don't know me by now. Lord, they'll learn. They gonna learn. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Yeah, you'll be able to see, Lulu. We'll be able to see how you respond to this right here. What's gonna be next? You gonna drop a video and say she created that page. That's a whole fake page. Like we'll see. Like we're not stupid. Nobody can create a page and force people to be your friends. You see what I'm saying? So we'll know how they respond after this. I just want to be left alone. Like I just want my name out your videos. That's it. I can care less about what it is you over there doing. I just want my name out of your videos because you sparking up unnecessary tension, unnecessary energy. You got people speaking negative on me and hating me, and they don't even know me. Or you got people doubting me that just probably stumbled upon my video. See, I just want my name out your videos. And whatever beef you have with other YouTubers, you aim to them. You make that about them. Y'all do whatever y'all do. Keep me out of it. I feel like I'm just repeating myself all over again from the last time. But when you challenge my work, you're going to learn today because I bring receipts, baby. But all right, I'm out, y'all.